Hello, Sanbonani. My name is Lungsan Shongwa, and I am from South Africa, from a place called Mzumbe on the south coast of KwaZulu Natal. But if I'm being precise with you, if I'm being absolutely precise with my words, I'll put it to you like this: Ngowa ngaphesheya komzumbe, ngowa kaMphunyuka. And what I would like to do today is say some words about a topic that is incredibly interesting and pertinent and timely in the times that we live in, because it's very very it's in real time. You know, the thing that I'm going to be talking about, it's something that's taking place in the world that we live in today, not 5 years ago, not 10 years ago, not 100 years ago, but right now. And I'm going to be talking to you about a man by the name of Donald Trump. You may have heard of him. He is the 45th president of the United States of America. And in my estimation, the person that is going to be elected after the elections that took place yesterday in the United States is going to be elected, and in January of 2025 will be inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States of America. And I'm going to be speaking about him in light of a specific book. This channel, this content is principally around books. I love to read. I love to encourage a culture of reading. And the book that is going to be sort of fundamental to the utterances that I'll be making regarding Donald Trump is the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This is the book that I'm going to be talking to you about, and talking to you about Donald Trump, who is a person, as I've said, who's going to become the president of the United States again. And he is somebody that is incredibly interesting to talk about regarding power, the phenomenon of power, the topic of power, because of course he holds the position or is about to hold the position of being the most powerful man on the planet Earth. And the conversation that we're going to be having is around power, and specifically illustrating the principles, the laws that are in this book, discussing them in light of his rise to power and him being where he is today. So we'll talk about Donald Trump, we'll talk about the laws of power and the 48 laws of power. We'll talk about politics a little bit, and we'll delve into some of the topics and aspects of this man's life, and of course, many of the details that are in this book, The Laws of Human Nature. The books that I will sort of make reference to, the first one is The Art of the Deal. This is a book by Donald Trump that was released back in 1986, if I'm not mistaken. In 1986, yes. And the 48 Laws of Power was released, I believe it was in 1997, right? That's a very important distinction, because there's a time gap between those two books. The book by Donald Trump was released almost 10 years before the 48 Laws of Power. So that's incredibly important to note as we're about to discuss these laws and these aspects of this person. And there's a couple of other books that I also sort of consulted. I looked at a number of books by Trump. There's this one called Think Like a Billionaire. There is, where are these books now? There's The Art of the Deal. There's the Think Like a Billionaire. Okay, then there's Why We Want You to Get Rich, then How to Get Rich, all by Donald Trump. But the main one is The Art of the Deal. And that's the conversation that we're going to be having. We're having a conversation about power with specific reference to Donald John Trump, with specific regard to his ascension and his position to being the most powerful man on the planet, and we're going to be discussing the 48 Laws of Power by none other than Robert Greene. Let's go.